Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. How's everybody's Sunday going? How's everybody's weekend going? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new and you're watching this for the first time, I would greatly appreciate it. Keep spreading the word, keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? It's a super early game today. Definitely early where I am. I know it's early for a lot of you. But shout out to the folks in the chat. How we doing? Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Make sure you got your coffee ready. Get your coffee, all right? Because it's a morning. So I know I got my coffee ready. I'm trying to wake up. So and I am woke. I am awake. I got my caffeine. I'm good. But let's say what's up to the chat real quick. We got Robert in the chat, first in the building. What is up? Desiree, what up? Brooklyn's in the house. What's up, Susan? Welcome's in the building. What's up? Yo, Theo, what up, man? What's going on? So the answer to this question is yes, they will start on time, according to Brian Hogue. So they were taking the tarp off there, Susan. So thanks for asking. And so, yes, they will start on time. CT Cards, great to see you, dude. What's up, dude? How's it going? Rudy, what's up, Rudy? How's it going, man? Let's go, Yankees. Oh, cold Italian pizza. How you doing, bro? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Yes, sad to hear Ryan Yarbrough is on the 15-day IL. So let me share some of that news with you all. There's been some updates with regarding the Yankees. So Yarbrough has been placed on the 15-day IL with an oblique injury, with a right oblique strain. Okay, just to be more specific, retroactive to June 20th. They recalled Javian Sandridge from AAA Scranton. With that being said, here's another piece of news. Alan Winans, who's in AAA right now, 50 AAA innings with a .90 ERA. His name has been mentioned quite a bit by Yankees fans. He will start tomorrow against the Cincinnati Reds instead of Yarbrough. So it was originally going to be Yarbrough, but it's going to be Alan Winans instead. So we're going to see what he's made of, right? Let's hope he has a good start, right? And then another piece of news is Marcus Stroman. He's scheduled to throw approximately 70 pitches in his third minor league rehab start Tuesday, and then would, quote, be in the mix for activation, Aaron Boone said. Now, I know Stroman's not necessarily a name that's liked, but with that being said, though, at least the Yankees have options with pitching, especially with guys like Yarbrough getting hurt. Luis Hill, he's going to slowly make his way back, right? He had a live BP session yesterday. We'll see how that all pans out. What's up, Katie? Chia. Ace is in the building. What up, man? Yo, what up? What's going on? How we doing? Who else we got in the chat? Just saying what's up. Yeah, the IKF trade. I mean, listen, do the Yankees want to reunite with an old player that they once had? I don't know if that news is even true. I mean, the Yankees didn't come out and really say anything about it. Right. I mean, if they get him back, as long as he plays third base, I'm cool with that. I did not like the fact that they played him at shortstop when he was a member of the Yankees. So that was dumb. But yeah, I like, as long as they put him at third base. I just don't know if it's accurate though. I'm not gonna buy into that news. I know it was put out, I believe, by Bob Nightingale, but I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. So at least, that's my thought on that. We got Bill in the building. What up, man? What's going on? So, yeah. But let me pull up the lineup real quick. I'll pull up the lineup real quick. Let's see how we're feeling about this lineup. Let me know how you all are feeling about this lineup. Let's pull it up here. So the game will start in about 5 minutes. So the game should start on time, according to Brian Hogue. The tarp was on the field. It's raining in New York. Right, I don't know how badly it's raining in New York. Maybe Susan could share that with us. Let's pull this up on the screen here. Let's pull up the lineup. And, drop your predictions for Will Warren, who is your starting pitcher for the New York Yankees. I'll zoom in a little bit more just so you all could see it, just in case. All right. But we got Trent Grisham leading things off. He'll be playing center field. Aaron Judge is batting second, playing right field. Ben Rice is batting third. He'll be playing first base. Cody Bellinger, cleanup, playing left field. Giancarlo Stanton batting fifth. He'll be DH. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. will be batting sixth. He'll be playing third base. DJ LeMahieu will be batting seventh. He'll be playing second base. Austin Wells will be at the dish. He'll be catching in today's game. He'll be batting eighth. Oswald Peraza playing shortstop. He'll be batting ninth. On the mound, Will Warren. Folks in the chat, let me know about Will Warren. What do you all think he does against the Orioles today? What do you all think about this lineup? I can tell you right off the bat, you've all heard me say this. I like Aaron Judge batting third. I want Escar in there, man. Escar's chemistry with Will Warren is I just like those guys working together, right? It's nothing against Austin Wells, right? I know Wells, he's been a name that people have been talking about, not in a good way, but I just like the chemistry with Will Warren and JC Escara. Also, there is no Dominguez, no Paul Goldschmidt, which Aaron Boone said that Goldschmidt, is being benched again because of the matchups, but he will play tomorrow against the Reds when they travel to Cincinnati. Volpe, we knew he was going to have a day off, and I think it was necessary, even with him having a good game yesterday. That day off is still necessary. But yeah, that's my take on it, though, folks. That's my take on it. But let me know what you all think. That's true, Susan. You're right. So CT card saying Will Warren going 5 to 6 innings, pitch 2 runs. I kind of with you on that, right? 5 to 6. I'll give him that 6. I'll go 6. I feel good about Warren today. I do. I'll give him 6. I think he'll give up a couple of runs. I'm right there with you. I think he'll go 6. He'll strike out. I think his last outing, I think he had 10 strikeouts. Warren was fantastic in his last start, but the bats failed him. Hopefully not the case today. Let's hope that the Yankees do take the series, or else if they lose, it'll be their third straight series loss. So let's see what happens. Desiree, you already know. You already know. And Susan, yeah, they work very well together. They have such good chemistry. I just put Wells with Carlos Rodon. That's fine. Welkin says he prefers Jazz to lead off and JC instead of Wells. Judge at third. Yeah, I'm not down with Jazz leading off. Personally, right? Respectfully, I wouldn't do it. I get we want Rice in there, but I still prefer Goldie at first. Yeah, for defensive purposes, totally get it. What's up, Beagle? How's it going? Welkin says 6 2/3, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 2 runs. I'm going to give him 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 runs, and I'm going to give him. I'll give him 6 innings. That's going to be my prediction. Yeah, this is true. I hear the storms are pretty brutal out there. So not brutal, but it's raining hard. But what up, Dev? How's it going? What's up? What's going on? But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Get those likes up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah. But that's the lineup, folks. I will take that off the board, and then I'm going to pull up the game day. The game should start here in about a minute. Today's game is going to be on Roku. It's a very early game. Why they have it this early, I have no idea. But that's where we're at. How's everybody's Sunday going? What's going on? How's everybody's Sunday? Everybody's Sunday going good? Everybody enjoying their weekend? Anybody have any big plans? Talk to me. What do you all got coming up? What's up, Carlos? What's going on? What up, Carlos? How's it going, dude? You lower the volume of this just a little bit more. But we got the players in the dugout. Looks like they're going to get ready here to take the field for the New York Yankees. Showing the Orioles players here too. The game should once again start here momentarily, but oh, you don't have Roku? Okay. If you have MLB TV, you could still watch it from there. I'm fading in and out like it. Oh, is my voice kind of cracking on the live stream? Roku's free. Oh, okay. I didn't know Roku was free. There's so many streaming services that I'm just like, oh, voice is fine now. Yeah, there's been some internet issues. It's I had a text message from a couple of days ago from my internet provider. And yeah, they said that there was issues with the internet. They were trying to fix it. They were in the area. So I do apologize. It's like completely out of my control. Yeah, for sure, CT. Well, let's see what we got here. So Orioles lineup here, folks. We have Jackson Holiday, Ramon Urias, Gunnar Henderson, Ryan O'Hearn, Ramon Laureano, Colton Cowser, Cedric Mullins, Dylan Carlson, Maverick Hanley. That is your lineup for the Baltimore Orioles. Gunnar Henderson has a 16-game on-base streak, tied for third longest longest active in MLB. So just thought I'd share that information. Here we go. Will Warren is on the mound. He's going to take his warm-up pitches here, and then we got the rest of the players taking their positions. They're warming up on the field too. So let's hope Will Warren has another solid outing. Yeah, I'm watching it on MLB TV as well. So yeah, you're good, Susan. We'll get you going. We'll keep you in the loop. Well, let's see how Will Warren does today. Will Warren's been fantastic. He's been great this season. I so far I know it started off kind of rough for him, but he's looking so much better now. He looks more comfortable on the mound. Yeah, I know I mentioned this again 1,000 times. He had that one bad outing against the Dodgers, but you got to remember he went up against a bunch of experienced bats and they took advantage of a rookie pitcher. So outside of that, though, he's been excellent. Hopefully, he has another great outing. The bats are able to back him up, and Yankees get the series win. So Jackson Holiday will be coming to the plate as the game is about to begin. All right, as the game is going to start, Holiday's ready to go. Will Warren is ready to go. Umpire says play ball, and here we go. Warren sets here on the first pitch, and it is a leadoff single. First pitch gets a hit. Jackson Holiday starts things off with a single. So man on first for the Baltimore Orioles, and that'll bring up Ramon Urias to the plate. So Jackson Holiday getting things started here for the Orioles. Holiday takes his lead at first. Warren sets here against Urias. Oh, and he hits Urias on the first pitch. So right away, just like that, the Orioles have their first two batters on base. So Will Warren right now getting himself in a very early jam. Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything bad. So runners on first and second. Holiday with a single on the first pitch, and then first pitch to Urias, he gets hit. Well, let's see what he does here against Gunnar Henderson, who's at the plate. As Warren sets here against Gunnar Henderson, and the first pitch is low for ball one, 1-0 to Gunnar Henderson. Not a great way to start the game. As Warren sets here on the 1-0. Looks back at second. Throws back to second, and Holiday slides back to second, so he's safe. Calls for time. Henderson talking a little bit with Wells there. Umpires are coming in. Are they challenging this play? Is that what's going on? I guess they're going to see if I'm assuming that's what they're going to see is if Holiday was tagged, was picked off. Let's see. Ooh, he may. It's close. I mean, I'm going to say he's safe, but we'll see. The umpires are so inconsistent. I'm done guessing. So, what's up, Lou? What's going on? I see Lou in the chat. What is going on? Man, he might be out, but again, I'm done with the guessing game because these umpires are so inconsistent, even with the reviews. The reviews at some, sometimes are just absolutely useless, even if because they get the call wrong. So, but they're reviewing it though. They are reviewing it. So let's see what they say. Oh, yep, they ruled him out. Oh my God, are you serious? So good pickoff by Will Warren. Holiday slid back to second, but his hand had come off the bag. Peraza kept the tag on, so good job to Warren. So now we got a runner on first with one out. Henderson's at the plate. It's a 1-0 count to Gunnar Henderson. A double play would be awesome to end this inning as Warren sets here against Henderson. First pitch, ball's in the dirt. Or second pitch, it's 2-0 now. So 2 balls, no strikes to Gunnar Henderson. What's up, Chua? So they challenged it, and they overturned the call. So good job to Warren for picking off Holiday. As Warren sets here on the 2-0 against Henderson, it is foul ball. Home plate umpire says foul ball. It is now 2 balls, 1 strike to Gunnar Henderson. Ryan O'Hearn is waiting on deck for the Orioles. All right. Warren sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch is low. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Gunnar Henderson. As Warren sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch is ball 4. So back to having a couple of runners on base, runners on first and second again. And that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn to the plate. So Warren kind of having some early inning struggles right now. But I think he'll bounce out of it. So first pitch to O'Hearn, and there's a base hit to right field. That's going to score Urias. So it is a 1-0 lead. And just like that, the Orioles are on the board. So we got runners on first and third. Yankees are losing. Hat comes off. So it was just a hanging breaking ball, and O'Hearn was able to take advantage of it. And that'll bring up Ramon Laureano to the plate. So the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. So Warren, a little bit of a struggle here, a little bit of a jam in this top of the first as he sets here against Laureano, first pitch outside for ball one. So, yeah, having a problem locating the strike zone. So Orioles leading right now, 1-0, 1 out, top of the first, runners on first and third. Laureano at the plate as he pops it up to shallow right field. Judge is right there to make the play, and he throws home as Henderson does not attempt to run. He runs back to third, so that's 2 outs here in the top of the first. So let's hope Warren could get this final out and not give up another run. That does bring up Colton Cowser to the plate. So 6th batter in the lineup for the Baltimore Orioles. What up, Rodney? As Warren sets here against Cowser. First pitch in there for strike one. It is an 0-1 count to Colton Cowser. So we got runners on first and third, 2 outs. Orioles on the board with a 1-0 lead. As Warren sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. That is hit to left field, and that will drop. That's going to score Henderson. It's a 2-0 game as the Bats are doing work here in the first inning against Warren. And that is a double for Cowser, a 2-out RBI double. It is now a 2-0 game. So Warren struggling early on here against the Orioles. My mom is doing good there, Rodney. You know, she's like in a little bit of pain, but she's doing good. Thanks for asking. So 2-0 game here, folks, for runners on second and third. This could get worse. Warren desperately needs to get out of this inning. Looks like Matt Blake out there with the infield and Austin Wells just having a little conference out there to talk with Will Warren just to try and settle him down. So runners on second and third. 2-0 game. Cedric Mullins is at the plate. So 7th batter in this lineup for the Orioles. Warren sets here against Mullins. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. Warren struggling to find the strike zone once again. 12 pitches. Well, 13 pitches, 6 of them are strikes. As Warren sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is foul back. It is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Cedric Mullins. Volpe is not playing today there, Rodney. He's got the day off as Boone promised. The 1-1 swing and a miss. It's 1-2. So let's play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Warren could get his first strike out of the game. 2 strikes. Warren sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. It is foul back, out of play. We'll do this again. One ball, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Orioles have a 2-0 lead here as they get on the board in the top of the first. Warren sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Once again, Mullins fouls it back. Still staying alive. Still trying to keep this inning alive. Warren sets on the 1-2. And a pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Cedric Mullins. As Warren steps back on the mound, gets a signal from Wells. The 2-2. And it's a grounder hit to DJ. Fields it, throws to the first. And that'll end the top of the first. But the Orioles are on the board, 2-0. And bottom of the first will be coming up. Dean Kramer will take the mound for the Orioles. And you got Grisham, Judge, Ben Rice due up. But we are in a commercial break. So I know it's 2-0. 2-0. Still early, so we're not gonna get into panic mode yet. But Yankees bats need to come alive here. So let's see what they do against Dean Kramer. Once again, folks, thank you all for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. Make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. The hat's going to stay off till the Yankees take the lead again. The hat comes off in the first inning. Ridiculous. Oh, my God. Yeah, I know we're still, on the – if they lose, it's all on you. It's all on me, huh? Well, they won yesterday. I called the play-by-play. And you weren't present. So if they lose, it's on you, Rodney. Just remember, all right? Try to blame this on me. You're crazy. And make sure you all go vote in the poll. So it looks like 15 votes and 67% of you said no question the Yankees do take the series. I agree. Like I said, I think Ascara should totally be playing right now. Yeah, vote for the All-Star game also, but who knows? Maybe the votes don't even count. It's never Rodney's fault. It's never my fault either, though, Susan. All right, we're back to the game. Grisham will lead things off here for the Yankees. Starting lineup, Grisham, Judge, Rice, Bellinger, Giancarlo, Jazz Chisholm Jr., DJ LeMahieu, Austin Wells, Oswald, Peraza. 6 home runs in the last 8 games versus the Orioles. So Judge likes playing against the Orioles. Who gets the first hit? Drop the names. As Grisham takes strike 1. 0-1 to Trent Grisham. As Kramer sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. He fouls off that pitch. It's a quick 0-2 count now to Trent Grisham. So Kramer has a 4-3 record against the Yankees. This is his 13th career start. As Kramer sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Pitch is high. Ball 1. 1-2 now to Trent Grisham. So Grisham in this series, 3 for 9 with a homer or RBI, scored 2 runs. Batting average at 249 right now. As Kramer sets on the 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Bye-bye Grisham. First strikeout of the game for Kramer. So 1 down here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate. Are we going to see an Aaron Judge home run? What's up there, JB? Shout out to the Back It Up Binge podcast. Make sure you all go subscribe to JB. It was a great show I did with him yesterday on the pregame. Always a pleasure. Please go support my friend. First pitch to Judge is strike 1. 0-1 to Aaron Judge. as Kramer sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Aaron Judge. Kramer sets on the 1-1. And the pitch is foul back. 1-2 now to the captain. One ball, 2 strikes to Aaron Judge as Kramer waits for the signal, gets the signal, and the pitch on there bounces. It's an even count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. It is a 2-2 count. Bottom of the first. 2-0 lead, 1 out as Kramer sets the 2-2. And there's a grounder hit to third, fielded, throws to first for out number 2. 2-away here in the bottom of the first, and that'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate here, folks. So let's see if Ben Rice can keep this inning alive. So 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Ben Rice will be at the plate as Kramer sets here against Rice. And the first pitch is a grounder, hit to second, fielded, throws to first. Out number 3. Yankees go down 1-2-3. Top of the second coming up. And commercial break, folks. Yeah, well. Well, Yankees go down 1-2-3. Yankees put up 9 runs yesterday. They won yesterday's game 9-0. So you know how it goes, right? We've talked about it, how the Yankees will put up 9 or 10 runs in one game, and then they'll put up maybe 3 or 4 runs. So let's hope that's not the case. You know, if I had to do a score prediction, I'm going to say it's going to be like a let's see. They're up 2-0 right now. Maybe a 5-4 game. It might be a good score prediction. Let me know what you all think. Let's hope Warren has a better inning coming up. 5-3 Orioles by Wilkins. So Yankees are going to get a 3rd straight series loss. Dang, that's crazy. So 17 votes and 65% of you say no question the Yankees win the series today. Yeah, right, Rodney? Yeah, I would listen to JB here. You know, he's an Orioles fan, so he knows. I know you've been an Orioles fan for a long time there, JB, but it's never too late to become a Yankees fan if you want. What up, Ace? Ace is in the building. Ace, are you calling the game today, bro? Oh, we got Ricardo in the building. What up, man? 6'3 Yanks. That's what's up. Yes, sir. The strike zone just broke 1,700 subs. So thank you all very much. Thank you to all the new subscribers. But yeah, thank you. Like, I don't even know what to say, but yeah, the strike zone just broke 1,700 subs. So we're on the way to that 2,000. No, I got you there, Ace. I got you. Back it up. Bench says go Mets. I mean, you could go root for the Mets. I mean, still New York team. All right. Yeah, so 1,800 is the next goal here, folks. But thank you all very much. Really, like, it means the world to me. But here we have Gunnar Henderson. We're back to the game. Or, excuse me, Dylan Carlson. What am I saying? Dylan Carlson. My fault. I believe it's a 2-0 count here to Dylan Carlson. Yeah, 2-0. It's 3-0 now. Warren struggling a little bit early here in the game. 3 balls, no strikes to Carlson. And Westberg looks like he got hurt yesterday on that slide. He got taken out of the game as Warren pitches for strike 1. 3-1 now to Dylan Carlson. Westberg was taken out of the game yesterday. The 3-1 and the pitch. Oh, and that ball's hit into right field, but not far enough. Judge is right there. Makes the play. Out number 1. Looked like that ball was going for a ride. And that'll bring up Maverick Hanley to the plate. Number 9 batter. Adley on the IL. Westberg hurt wrist. Yep. Cano sent. I did see that Cano was sent down today. Yeah, I did see that. Cool. Thanks for subscribing to the Back It Up Binge podcast there, to JB's channel. Just like you, Laura, he's an Orioles fan, so yeah, definitely go check him out, man. Definitely knows his baseball. Been a fan for a long time. As Hanley swings and misses on the first, it's an 0-2 count now, so just kind of catching up with the comments and calling the game at the same time, just multitasking. Warren sets on the 0-2. And the pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hanley. Warren sets the 1-2. And he struck him out looking. In the top of the second now, and we're back to the top of the lineup. That'll bring up Jackson Holliday. That was Warren's first strike out of the game. So a nice pitch there by Warren. So we got Jackson Holliday, who is 1 for 1. So led things off with a single, then got picked off at second base by Warren. First pitch is ball 1, 1-0 to Jackson Holliday. And the 1-0. That is in there for a strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the second. The 1-1. It is a grounder. Peraza fields it, fires it to first, and they get him out. Nice play. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. Much better inning for Will Warren. And we are going to the bottom of the second. Due up. Bellinger, Stanton, Chisholm. So let's see what the 4, 5, 6 batters can do against Dean Kramer. But how we feeling? And Desiree and Susan running the team. Oh, man. That'll be fun. Today's Tyler O'Neill's birthday. Cool. Happy birthday to him. Hopefully the Yankees get some runs this inning, at least, tie the game up. I want them to take the lead. I want to put my hat back on. But yeah. But how we feeling, folks? How we feeling? How's everybody's Sunday going? I know it's an early one. It's an early one for me. I know Rodney's up. He's an hour behind me. I know it's super early for him. Oh man, it's 11:35 start, right, for folks on the East. And let's not be talking about domes there, Rodney. All right, you better watch it there, George. I don't know why JC's not catching, but he's not in the lineup. You know, let's just hope that Wells doesn't screw up. Oh, back to the game. All right. Now you need the Orioles to win. We need the Yankees to win there, Lore. Ronnie. Yeah, don't mess with me, dude. All right, the game should start here shortly. I got the game cast up, so. All right. Are you serious? Are they doing this interview while they're playing the game on Roku? Oh my God. As Bellinger swings at the first pitch, Mullins is running back, still running back, and he makes the play. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Take the first pitch. What are we doing here, fellas? Come on. Now we got Giancarlo Stanton coming to the plate. Are we going to see the first home run of the season by Giancarlo? But yeah, they're doing these interviews during playtime or during game time, following ESPN's model here on Sunday Night Baseball. You serious? And the first pitch to Giancarlo, strike one, 0-1 to Giancarlo. Let's go, Big G. Let's get back to the game here, Roku. Come on. The 0-1. It is 1-1 now to Giancarlo. One ball, one strike, 1 out. Bottom of the second. Orioles leading 2-0 here against the Yankees as Kramer sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Giancarlo. Oh my God, these play interviews. Could you stop? And the 1-2 is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even. Kramer sets the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Stanton strikes out for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here. In the bottom of the second. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. Does he get the first hit of the game for the New York Yankees? Now let's see what Jazz Chisholm does here with 2 outs. As Kramer sets first pitch. And that is hit to right field. That ball is traveling. It is gone. No, it's off the wall. As Chisholm will take second base. He slides in and he is safe. It's a 2-out double for Jazz Chisholm Jr. He gets the first hit for the New York Yankees. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu to the plate. On the first pitch, too. Well, that one paid off. I thought that ball was possibly gone. Thought we were going to do a home run call. But Jazz is in there with a double. Let's go. I'll take that from Jazz. Let's go. All right, DJ. It's on you, man. Get this 2-run home run. Get a 2-run home run. Tie this game up. As Kramer sets against DJ. First pitch. Strike one. 0-1 to DJ. No balls, 1 strike to DJ as Kramer sets on the 0-1. And the pitch. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Jazz takes the lead there at second base. Kramer sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. And there's a hit by DJ to left field. Jazz is going home, and he will be, and the ball comes out of the glove. He runs into the catcher. And Jazz scores. It's a 2-1 game now. A double by DJ. And let's see if Hanley is all right as Jazz ran into him. Nice piece of hitting there by DJ. Rodney should be proud. Oh, man, yeah. He ran right into him. Looked like a freaking WWE clothesline. He said, "Get out of my way." I'm sorry for laughing. I really do hope that Hanley's all right. But, yeah, he was in his way, man. Jazz just, jumps right into him, knocks him out. I mean, he was trying to avoid him. He was in his way. I'm sorry, but that's Hanley's fault. But hopefully he's all right. I know the trainer is out there with him. Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a big collision there. Hopefully the catcher's all right, though. I don't know. That's on the catcher, though. Just saying. I know he was trying to catch that ball and tag him out, but whew, what a collision. But it's a 2-1 game. Yankees are on the board on a RBI double by DJ LeMahieu. They're still checking on Hanley. Yeah, DJ came through. Good job to DJ coming through in the clutch. But yeah, what a collision that was. And that'll bring up Austin Wells to the plate. I can't wait to see the Austin Wells comments once the game resumes. But tying run is on second base. Yankees are on the board. Looks like Hanley's coming out of the game. Hopefully he's all right, but kind of put himself in danger there. Hopefully he's all right, though. He'll be out of the game, so let's see who will take over for him. Oof. Yeah. And I could see that. I could watch that replay over and over again. Shoot, I see knockouts all the time. All right, they're done with the interview with Gunnar Henderson. Thank God. I hate these freaking player interviews during the game. So annoying. I just want to watch the game, show the game. Interview him before the game or after. Game will resume here shortly. Probably Gary. Maybe Gary Sanchez takes over. Is that who's taking over for Hanley? Now looks like it's Gary Sanchez taking over at the plate. Hopefully Hanley's all right. That was a freaking hard collision. The game will resume here shortly. It's a 2-1 game and a 2-out RBI double by DJ LeMahieu that scored Jazz. Hanley got hurt on the play as Jazz ran into him. He was in his way. Let's see what Wells does with 2 outs. Tying run at second base. Kramer waiting for the signal from Wells, or excuse me, from Sanchez. First pitch, high for ball 1, 1-0 to Austin Wells. Wells has 11 home runs. He's 4th among catchers with home runs. 219 batting average, 725 OPS. As Kramer sets here against Wells. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the Yankee catcher. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on second. Yankees now losing 2-1 as Kramer sets on the 1-1. Swing and a miss. What are you swinging at there, man? Come on. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Austin Wells. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Tying run at second base for the Yankees. As Kramer sets here on the 1-2, here's the pitch. And Wells strikes out. Oh, my God. Come on, man. What are you doing? But that is out number 3. And now we are going to the top of the third. But the Yankees are on the board on a 2-out RBI double by DJ LeMahieu that scored Jazz. So Yankees are down by 1 run now. And we're going to the top of the third. How are we feeling? Booney Boy loves Wells and Volpe. Well, Volpe's sitting. Yeah, I definitely gave that at bat away. Oh, my God. Yeah, Wells stinks. It should be J.C. Escara in the lineup when Will Warren's pitching. They just have a good chemistry. Don't ruin the chemistry. What are we doing? So with DJ getting that hit, what's his nickname? Is it DJ La Double? DJ La RBI? What's DJ's nickname with that hit? Let's see the nicknames, because I see the other nicknames when he grounds out or strikes out. I'd say DJ La Double. DJ La Stranded. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, DJ La Stranded. Boone is smoking some whack. Yeah, well, I don't know. Sometimes I don't get it. I really don't. Other times I do get it. It's not that I root against the players that are in the lineup, whoever that may be. The game should start here soon. JC playing and taking Schmidt out after 7 innings pitched. Yeah, there's some people complaining about Clark Schmidt getting taken out yesterday. I'm like, seriously? Like we're complaining about that? The guy pitched. He had a gem. Like, what are we complaining about? I don't understand. But anyway, Ramon Urias at the plate. Oh, right back to Warren. Oh, he couldn't find the ball. Picks it up, throws to first, still gets him out. The ball was hit right back to Warren, bounced off of him, was looking for it, didn't know where it was, picked it up, and fired to first base, got Urias out. So 1 out here in the top of the third, and that'll bring up Gunnar Henderson to the plate. So good job to Will Warren. And here we have Gunnar Henderson, who drew a walk in his first at bat. He takes ball one. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Yeah, I'm not much for combined no hitters there, Welkin. I'd rather the starting pitcher, get the no hitter. I'm with you on that, dude. Excuse me. As Warren sets here on the 2-0, the pitch, 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes to Gunnar Henderson. As Ryan O'Hearn is on deck. That is in their first strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Gunnar Henderson. And the 3-1. Fouled. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count to Gunnar Henderson. Let's see if Warren can get his second strikeout of the game. As Warren sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. Whoa, that bat goes flying. As Henderson fouls off that pitch. So fan catches it, and he strikes out. So second strikeout of the game for Will Warren. In the top of the third. That bat went flying. And luckily nobody was hurt. Wow. All right, and there's a single there by Ryan O'Hearn, a 2-out single as he keeps this inning alive. And that'll bring up Ramon Laureano to the plate. So top of the third, 2 outs, 2-1 game. Orioles leading. Laureano 0 for 1 in today's game. First pitch, swing and a miss. It's strike 1 to Laureano. Only 1 count to Ramon Laureano as Warren sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. As Laureano steps back into the batter's box, he's ready to go. Warren sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike to Laureano. Cowser is waiting on deck for the Orioles. All right, as Warren sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. It is fouled. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2 strike. Strike out here, get out. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Let's see if Warren can get a strikeout here. Get out of this inning. Looks like he is ready to go. He sets here against Laureano. The 2-2. He struck him out looking. Bottom of the third coming up. Second strikeout of the game for Will Warren. And the 9-1-2 batters will be coming up. Peraza, Grisham, Judge. So let's see if the Yankees can tie it up in the bottom of the third. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But Warren is looking like he's settling into the game now after that rough first inning. Looks like he's looking more comfortable out there. So, like what I'm seeing from him now. Second, third inning looking good. But yeah, time for the bats to start making things happen. They were making things happen last inning. They're on the board at least. They had a couple of hits with 2 outs, so hopefully the bats are going to figure it out here. Try and tie this game up. But once again, folks, I do appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're watching this on other social media sites besides YouTube, just go to the homepage, click the link, and hit that subscribe button. We're going to be on the road to 1,800 subs now. Slowly but surely getting closer towards the 2,000 mark. That's the big goal right now, but 1,800 is first. Slowly but surely, we're building up. We're building up. Yeah, for sure there, Chua. I mean, hopefully he's all right. He probably just might check him for a concussion. I mean, that was a pretty big collision there. But the game should resume here shortly. Let's see. Got the game cast up. Still in a commercial break. But how are we feeling, folks? Jazz is fine, dude. Yeah, Jazz is fine. I mean, he took the field. He got it's Hanley that we should be worried about. Showing Buck Showalter as a Orioles manager and as a Yankees manager, and Peraza starting things off, and he hits a line drive right to Henderson on the first pitch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out. So just like that, 1 away here in the bottom of the third, and we are back to the top of the lineup for the New York Yankees. Trent Grisham will be coming to the plate here. He's 0 for 1. So Matt Vesgersian, Buck Showalter, Jeff Nelson in the booth, in the Roku booth. As Kramer sets here against Grisham. Grisham 0 for 1 in today's game. First pitch, strike 1 to Trent Grisham. So Grisham struck out in his first at bat. Kramer sets on the 0-1 and the pitch. As Grisham pops that one up, shallow center. Looks like Mullins is going to make the play for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. Grisham's 0 for 2 now. All right. That'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 1 in today's game. As Kramer sets here against Judge, first pitch, ball 1, 1-0 to the captain. As Kramer sets on the 1-0, here's the pitch. Judge, big swing and a miss. 1-1 now to the captain. 1 ball, 1 strike to Aaron Judge. As Kramer sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. Misses on that one. It's ball 2 now. 2-1 to the captain. Kramer sets on the 2-1. And the pitch is 3-1 now. Just a little low. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Aaron Judge. Let's see if Judge could keep this inning alive. He's got good numbers against Kramer, career-wise, 333, 4 home runs, 5 ribbies, couple of walks. Kramer sets on the 3-1. The pitch is in there for strike 2. It's a full count now to Aaron Judge. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kramer sets on the 3-2. Payoff pitch is that gets through. With a single for Aaron Judge. And Judge keeps the inning alive with a 2-out single. Judge gets his first hit of the game. Nice piece of hitting there, and that'll bring up Ben Rice. So tying run at first base for the Yankees. Yankees have an opportunity to tie it up here with 2 outs. But nice piece of hitting there by the captain. As Kramer sets here against Ben Rice. Rice is 0 for 1 in today's game. Rice takes strike 1, 0 to 1 to Ben Rice. The 0-1. Check swing. Oh, and does that get through? Yes, it does. It's an infield single for Ben Rice. So we got runners on first and second. He checked swung on that pitch. And slow little roller. The third baseman was not there. So runners on first and second now with Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Tying run now at second base. So let's see what Bellinger does. Big opportunity here to execute. As Kramer sets here against Bellinger. First pitch. Strike 1 to Cody Bellinger. It is an 0-1 count. So Bellinger has great numbers with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. So let's see what he does here. As Bellinger fouls off that pitch, it's an 0-2 count. Runners on first and second. The tying run is at second base. It's 0-2 to Cody Bellinger. We have 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. As Kramer sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch is foul back. Bellinger staying alive. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on first and second, tying run at second base. As Kramer sets here on the 0-2 against Bellinger. And the pitch is strike 3. And he struck him out. So Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. It's still a 2-1 game. And that'll bring up Kowser, Mullins, and Carlson in the top of the fourth. So far, Yankees have left 3 men on base. They are 1 for 3 in runners in scoring position. What are you swinging at there, dude? Come on. Yeah. But top of the fourth coming up. Get a little stretching. Make sure y'all get your water. Sure, it's hot where you are. Been chugging a lot of water lately. Lots of water. When it starts like this, it gives Susan agita. I understand. I think so, Welkin. What did everyone have for breakfast or lunch? Shoot. Man, lunch is not even I'll decide later. Breakfast, a couple of cups of coffee, a banana, and a couple of dates. That's all I had. I'll just eat later for lunch. Probably gonna chow down on what I don't know. Well, what's everybody else eating? You all get your cup of coffee? You all make like a whole pot. You all make a whole pot, drink it throughout the day. Susan's drinking Gatorade. Coffee and mango? Okay. Nice. But the game should resume here shortly. We are still in a commercial break. Coffee and mango. I need to get some watermelon, man. Watermelon sounds really good right now. Love watermelon. Big thing in our culture. Had coffee 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah. Yeah, you had it early. That's for sure. All right. We are back to the game, top of the fourth. Orioles leading this game 2-1. And now they're interviewing the Orioles manager, Manzolino. So let's get back to the game here, Roku. Come on. What are we doing here? But it is 1-0 to Cowser as he takes strike one. It is 1-1 now to Colton Cowser. Cowser's 1-for-1 in today's game. And the 1-1. And there's a grounder hit right to DJ as he fields it, throws to first for out number one. I don't mind the interviews. Just don't do it during the game and show it during the game, man. It's like, yo, we're trying to watch the game here. We got quite a few coffee drinkers. I drink it. Susan drinks it. Desiree drinks it as Mullins pops that up. Bellinger running, but is not able to get there in time, but it's a foul ball as Mullins popped that ball up. It is 0-1 now to Cedric Mullins. He's 0-for-1 in today's game. So Tony Manzolino is the Orioles interim manager so far, 18-15 record. Would not be surprised if the Orioles made a late push in the season to be one of the wild card teams. Would not surprise me one bit, actually. The 0-1 is popped up, fouled. 0-2 now to Cedric Mullins. So let's see if Warren could get his fourth strikeout of the game. And the 0-2. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I agree. I don't like interviews during the game. It's just I want to watch the game. And the 1-2. Mullins hits a grounder right to DJ, fields it, throws it to first, out number 2. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up Dylan Carlson to the plate. So Carlson is 0-for-1 in today's game. First pitch is popped up to center right field, and that will drop. It's a 2-out single by Carlson. He keeps this inning alive, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez to the plate. So Sanchez coming in for Hanley, had to take over for Hanley as when Jazz collided with him. Strike 1 to Gary Sanchez. So 0-1 count to Gary Sanchez. As Warren sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Strike 2, 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Bounce. As Sanchez steps back into the batter's box, he's ready to go. Warren is ready to go. He sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. He struck him out looking. Struck out of the game for Will Warren. And we're going to the bottom of the fourth. So Giancarlo, Jazz Chisholm, DJ LeMahieu coming up. 5, 6, 7 batters coming up. Let's see what they do here, folks. But Yankees are down 2-1. They need to get this run. Tie this game up. Take the lead. Well, we are in a commercial break. Susan. Yeah, this is going to be overkill with the soundboard. But I understand. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's too early to call a game, but hey, at least I'll have the whole afternoon to myself. Maybe I might go outside and get some air, enjoy the sunshine out there. Do have a swimming pool in the little complex that I live in. I could go to the pool, but might actually just go out and enjoy the weather. But first things first, I need to get food after the game. You would get the message, yeah, maybe. What's up, Giku? What's up, dude? How's it going, man? How's life treating you? Yes, indeed. But bottom of the fourth will be coming up. We're officially an hour and 8 minutes into this game. It's almost 11 o'clock where I am. All right, the game should resume here. There's an outside view of Yankee Stadium. Looks like pretty clear now with some clouds there in the Bronx. And now they're interviewing Aaron Boone. And here we have Giancarlo Stanton leading things off. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. It is 1-0 to Giancarlo. As Kramer sets on the 1-0, here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Stanton. So Boone, 8th season as a Yankees manager, 647 to 461 record as a manager of the Yankees. Winning percentage of 581. As Kramer sets on the 1-1. Big swing and a miss there by Giancarlo. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Giancarlo struck out in his first at bat. As Kramer sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Grounded foul. Stanton still staying alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Giancarlo. As Kramer sets on the 1-2. And the pitch is struck him out looking. Stanton 0 for 2. Struck out for the second time today. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. We got the first hit for the Yankees and also scored the run, the only run for the Yankees. So let's see what he does in his second at bat. He's 1 for 1 in today's game with a double. As Kramer sets here against Jazz, first pitch. Jazz fouls it back. Strike 1. 0-1 here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. So 0-1 to Jazz as Kramer sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jazz. Jazz calls time. the switching bats. Going to another torpedo bat. Is he just... Oh. All right, he will step back into the batter's box here. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. We have 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Yankees are down a run. They are losing this game right now 2-1. As Kramer sets on the 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jazz. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Jazz. As Kramer sets on a 1-2. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. It's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Grounded foul. Jazz staying alive. In case anybody wants NBA breaking news, the Rockets are acquiring Kevin Durant from the Suns for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and draft picks. There you go. There's some breaking news for you. Not baseball news, but it's basketball news. As Kramer sets the 2-2. Ball 3. Full count now to Jazz Chisholm. It is a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jazz Chisholm Jr. As Kramer sets here on the 3-2. Payoff pitch. As Jazz hits a grounder to O'Hearn. He tosses it to Kramer. Kramer steps on the bag for out number 2. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI double. So let's see what DJ LeMahieu does in his second at bat. Let's see if DJ could keep this inning alive. And the first pitch, strike 1, 0-1 to DJ. Pitch count by inning not looking too bad for Kramer. As he sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is outside. 1-1 count now to DJ LeMahieu. Kramer sets on the 1-1. The pitch. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch just a little inside. It is 2 balls, 1 strike. Kramer sets on the 2-1. The pitch is 3-1 now to DJ LeMahieu. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Yankees down 2-1. Kramer gets a signal from Sanchez. He sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch in there for strike 2. It's a full count to DJ LeMahieu. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Austin Wells waiting on deck for the Yankees. And the payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. And top of the 5th coming up. Orioles still leading this game 2-1. We are going to a commercial break. And I will take a small break too. I will be right back, folks. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Top of the fifth coming up. Yankees are down 2-1. Top of the lineup coming up for the Orioles. Holiday, Urias, Henderson. All right, first pitch. As Holiday pops it up to center field, Grisham making it smooth. So one pitch, one out. And that'll bring up Ramon Urias to the plate. Excuse me. Gotta drink more water. And Ramon Urias 0 for 1, hit by a pitch, scored a run. So let's see what he does here against Warren. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. It is 1-0 to Urias as Warren sets on the 1-0. The pitch is popped up. Let's see who makes the play. It looks like Peraza will make the play for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up Gunnar Henderson to the plate. All right, here we have Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and also scored a run. As Warren sets, the pitch is strike 1. Warren sets on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch was low. It is a 1-1 count to Gunnar Henderson. Warren sets on the 1-1 and the pitch. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Warren right now, 4 2/3 innings pitched, giving up 5 hits, giving up a couple runs, walked 1 batter, struck out 4. Had a rough first inning, but has settled down since then. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2 strike. Warren can get a strike out of the game. And the 2-2. Balls in dirt. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Gunnar Henderson. Warren trying to make this a 1-2-3 inning. He is at 63 pitches so far. As Warren sets on the 3-2 payoff pitch. Foul back. Warren, Henderson still staying alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. O'Hearn waiting on deck for the Orioles. As Warren sets on the 3-2, the payoff pitch. Foul back. Henderson staying alive, making Warren work here a little bit. Looks like he's asking for a new baseball. Warren trying to settle down here. Sets here on the 3-2 payoff pitch. And it's a 2-out walk for Henderson. Second walk of the game by Warren. Inning is still alive. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn. Boo and horn. Ryan O'Hearn, 2 for 2 in today's game. First pitch, strike 1, 0-1 to O'Hearn. Warren gets the signal from Wells. He sets here on the 0-1. As Warren steps off the mound. The 0-1. Ball in the dirt. 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryan O'Hearn. Warren trying to get out of this inning. We have a runner on first with 2 outs. Orioles are leading this game 2-1. As Henderson takes his lead at first base. And the 1-1 is a grounder fielded by Peraza. Throws to first for out number 3. Going to the bottom of the 5th here, folks. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Wells, Peraza, Grisham due up. So 8-9-1 batters coming up here in the bottom of the 5th. All right. How we feeling, folks? How we doing? How's everybody doing? Yankees bats need to come alive. They need to make something happen here. Warren doing what he can to keep this team in the game. So, but we are in a commercial break. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out. Greatly appreciate it. Susan says, good luck to KD. He was a real ass when he played in Brooklyn. He followed Kyrie around like a puppy dog and did whatever Kyrie wanted. Glad they were elsewhere. Yeah. I remember there was some sort of rumor about maybe the Knicks trade for Durant. I'm like, pass. I'm good. There's nothing against Durant. He's a good player, but yeah, I'm all right. For sure. Yeah, I mean, I know we already beat it. We already beat it to death. You know, Ascar should be the one catching for Warren. He should be the one playing today. But let's hope Wells could get something going here. And 25 votes, 68% of you say no question the Yankees take the series. Who are the top fans? Yep, Desiree, Susan, Welkin, your top 3 in the chat. So top fans in the chat. Desiree, Susan, and Welkin. But I believe we are almost back to the game here. We're still in a commercial break. Yeah, Durant's a good player. I mean, so is Kyrie. You're right. But all right. And Kramer's first pitch to Wells is foul back. 0-1 to Wells. Wells is 0 for 1 in today's game. He struck out in his first at bat. As Kramer sets on the 0-1. The pitch. Ball's in dirt. Ball gets away. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Austin Wells. Kramer sets on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2-1 now. Pitch was outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to the Yankee catcher. Yankees are still down a run. It's a 2-1 game. That's cold right now for the Yankees. As Kramer sets on the 2-1, here's the pitch. It is strike 2, 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. So Austin Wells. And the 2-2. Wells hits that ball into left field, but it is playable. And it is out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza. So Wells now 0 for 2. Uh, here we have Oswald Peraza. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. Let's see what he does here against Kramer. Second at bat, first pitch, ball 1, pitches outside, 1-0 to Oswald Peraza. Kramer sets on a 1-0 and a pitch. 2-0 now to Oswald Peraza. One away here in the bottom of the fifth. Peraza's at the plate. Grisham waiting on deck. The 2-0. Peraza fouls that one back. It is 2 balls, 1 strike now to Oswald Peraza. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Kramer sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes now. It's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Oswald Peraza. Three balls, 2 strikes. So Peraza 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Kramer sets on the 3-2. Payoff pitch is popped up, out of play. Peraza still staying alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2 count as Kramer sets, payoff pitch. That ball is popped up to center field, and it looks like Mullins will make the play as Peraza flies out. 2-way here in the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up Trent Grisham. So we're back to the top of the lineup here. Grisham is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout, looking for his first hit of the game. Here's the first pitch to Grisham. That is in there for strike 1. 0-1 to Trent Grisham. The 0-1. Ball is low. Pitch is low for ball 1. 1-1 now to Trent Grisham. And the 1-1. And it's a grounder hit to second. Holiday fields it, throws it to first. Yankees go down in order. Yankees are still down 2-1. Top of the 6th coming up. Laureano, Cowser, Mullins coming up for the Orioles. Yankees bats. Cold, freezing, dead. What up, Frederick? What's going on, Frederick? Oh, man. Anyone else getting frustrated with this game? I know I am. Bats put up 9 runs. Can't put up more than 1. At least they're on the board. At least they're only down a run. But still, come on. I got to get something going here. Frustrating. What trade there, Frederick? The NBA trade? Welkin's been pissed. I understand. Susan's frustrated. I know I am. Shoot, I'm like extremely frustrated right now. This is whack. So lame. At least they're not. At least they're only down by a run. Oh, the Kevin Durant trade. I mean, it's good for the Rockets. You know, Rockets. I mean, the Rockets have a good team. I think Durant will definitely help them. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed championship or anything like that, but I think he'll improve that team. That's what I think. Right, Susan? Well, we are in a commercial game. Top of the 6th will be coming up. It's a 2-1 game. Yankees are trailing by a run. Yankees bats struggling to tie this game up, or try and take the lead at least. And 28 votes, and 29 votes now. 72% of you still believe that, no question, the Yankees will win the series. Yeah, Durant does get hurt a lot. Yeah, you're not. Well, they could try to blame it on Warren. I'm not going to accept that. All right, the game should resume here shortly as Warren is back on the mound. First pitch to Laureano, ball 1, 1-0. Yankees are trailing 2-1. Laureano is 0 for 2 in today's game. Fly out and a strikeout for him. As Warren steps back on the mound, he sets the 1-0. Is popped up to right field, and Judge makes the play for out number 1. And Tim Hill warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. And Colton Cowser will be coming to the plate. He's 1 for 2 in today's game. As Warren sets here against Cowser. First pitch, strike 1, 0-1 to Cowser. Warren sets on the 0-1. The pitch, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike now. And Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen right now. As Warren sets on the 1-1. And the pitch. A grounder. Hit to Peraza. Fields it. Fires. And gets Cowser out for out number 2. Let's see if Warren can make this a 1-2-3 inning. That'll bring up Cedric Mullins to the plate. Mullins is 0 for 2, grounded out twice in today's game. Warren sets here against Mullins. First pitch. Pops it up, out of play, 0-1 to Cedric Mullins. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. We are in the top of the 6th. As Warren sets here against Mullins, the 0-1. Called strike 2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. See if we can strike out of the gate. The 0-2. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cedric Mullins. Warren sets on to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good strike out of the game for Will Warren. Now we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Judge, Rice, Bellinger due up. So 2, 3, 4 batters coming up. Great job by Will Warren for making a 1-2-3 inning. What up in Furnace? What's going on, dude? What's up? What's up? Shout out to Infernus. How's the training going, man? Training going good? Is it a day off today? Or are you doing some conditioning, any cardio? How we doing? How we doing? Appreciate you all tuning in. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing the channel. Yankees are down 2-1. Yankees bats need to get it going here. Need to come alive. Let's go, boys. Yeah, Warren is pitching a good game. After that first inning, he settled down. So he's keeping this team in the game. So now the bats need to come through for him. How's the weather in everybody's area? I know it's sunny out here. It's definitely going to be hot. Next couple of days, it's gonna cool off. I know we're gonna get some rain. I think the temperatures are gonna drop to the 70s here. So yesterday was definitely hot. I think both Friday and Saturday we hit about 100 degrees both days, or 99 degrees both days, but still, it was hot. It's not Warren's. It is the lack of offense. I'm not blaming Warren whatsoever. But the bats need to get it going. Hopefully they could get something here in the bottom of the 6th, at least try and tie this game up. Well, it's still in a commercial break here. 90 degrees in Ohio. With that, I'm sure it's humid out there, right? All right. Aaron Judge leading things off here in the bottom of the 6th. He's 1 for 2 in today's game. Let's see what he does here to start things off as Kramer sets here against Judge. First pitch in there for strike 1. It is 0-1 to the captain. It is still a 2-1 game. Orioles are leading as Kramer sets on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch is low. Ball 1. 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 100 degrees on Tuesday in New York. Ooh. With that freaking humidity, oh my God. Yeah, I'm good. The 1-1 by Kramer. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike to the captain. And the 1-2. It is 2-2 now. Or 3-1. Sorry. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Got distracted. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Aaron Judge as Kramer sets on the 3-1. The pitch. Judge fouls that off. It is a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes here to Aaron Judge. It's a full count. And the payoff pitch, ball 4. So a leadoff walk here to start things off in the bottom of the 6th as Judge draws a walk. So runner on first. That'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. First pitch to Rice. Ball 1, 1-0. One ball, no strike to Ben Rice. We got a runner on first. Tying run is on first base for the Yankees. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Ben Rice as Kramer sets on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fouls off that one. It's 1-1 now. So the Yankees have an opportunity here to at least tie the game up. The 1-2. Rice hits that ball to right field. That will go to the wall. So that should be a double as Judge stops at third. And Rice is in there with a double. Runners on second and third. Tying run is 90 feet away. Nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger. The tying run now is at third base. Nice piece of hitting there by Ben Rice. Rice now 2 for 3 in today's game. So big opportunity here for Cody Bellinger. Tying run once again at third base, 90 feet away as Kramer sets here against Bellinger. First pitch. Bellinger hits that ball deep into right field. Will it drop? Oh, a diving play as Judge tags up. Does he tag up? No, he doesn't. Damn it. Oh, my God. Looked like Bellinger gave that ball a ride. I thought that ball was going to drop. Well, that was a great catch made there. Judge was off the third base line. He got back. He was going to tag up, but yeah, too late. Shoot. All right, they're having a little conference there with Dean Kramer. Giancarlo Stanton's at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Once again, looks like they got Aiken warming up in the bullpen for the Orioles. But Giancarlo Stanton right now has a big opportunity. Again, the tying run is at third base, 90 feet away. Second and third, one out, bottom of the sixth. Giancarlo's at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. So an opportunity here for Giancarlo to come through. First pitch, strike one. Yeah, one hit. Just one hit. Or even a sac fly. I'll take a sac fly. Let's tie this game up here, boys. Come on. As Kramer sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. 0-2 now to Giancarlo Stanton. Bottom of the sixth, 2-1 game. Runners on second and third as Kramer sets on the 0-2 against Stanton. And the pitch. Stanton strikes out for the third time today. He is 0 for 3, 2 outs now. Oh, my God. All right, it's all on Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. So, Big G not coming through. So that's actually going to do it for Dean Kramer. He's at 85 pitches as the manager takes him out. That'll bring in Aiken to the game to take over pitching duties, and we are in a commercial break. Oh man. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Bellinger pops out. Big G strikes out. I mean, well, he just came back, so got to give him a little bit of time to settle in. Let's, I don't want to be too hard on him right now. And we all know what he's like in the postseason. Frustrating. Come on, man. It's like, this is where I get annoyed. This is where I get annoyed. It's like the perfect opportunity, second and third. Have a big opportunity to tie up the game, and then just With Bellinger, it was a little unlucky. I mean, I thought that ball was going to drop, but it was a nice catch nice play made there by the right fielder for the Orioles. So, but man, let's see if Jazz could come through in the clutch. Yeah, I know, Susan. I don't get it. And listen, I'm big G, Giancarlo coming through in the postseason. I don't know what it is, but he shines in the postseason. He shines under those lights. Judge, on the other hand, like he doesn't. I don't know what it is about postseason and Aaron Judge, but the postseason has not treated him well. But it's the opposite for Giancarlo. Baseball is a funny game. But Keegan Aiken in the game, left-handed pitcher, taking over pitching duties here for the Orioles. Once again, runners on second and third, tying run on third base, 2 outs. Jazz is at the plate. First pitch. And third base umpire said he did not go. It is 1-0 to Jazz Chisholm Jr. We got runners on second and third, 2 outs. It's a 2-1 game. Tying run 90 feet away. 1-0. 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jazz Chisholm. And the 1-1. Jazz hits that ball deep into right field, but not deep enough. As the play is made for out number 3, Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. One of the bigger opportunities that they had, and they freaking blow it. God. Why? And top of the 7th coming up. More banging on the table. Oh, my God. This is ridiculous. But Carlson, Sanchez, Holiday coming up. So 8-9-1 batters coming up for the Baltimore Orioles. Let's see what Will Warren does here in the top of the 7th. Anybody want to come up and call this game while I go take a nap? Wake me up when they score a run. Just text me. I'll leave my phone off of silent. So anybody? How many runners left on base? Let's check. 5 runners left on base for the Yankees. They're 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Boo. Both the Orioles and the Yankees both have 5 hits. So, I mean, as much as the Yankees offense hasn't been doing anything, neither has the Orioles offense. They've been getting hits just like the Yankees, but nothing to show for it. But other scores around baseball, Rays beating the Tigers or tied up with the Tigers 1-1, bottom of the 5th. Pittsburgh and Texas about to start. White Sox and Blue Jays about to start. Braves, Marlins game about to start. And you got some afternoon games later. Sunday night baseball is the Mets and Phillies. So that is your Sunday night game. Yeah, they are playing like crap. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is, Robert. Second and third, no outs. It's like, what? Why? How come you can't score a run? Why? Actually, Tim Hill he's been better as of late there, Susan. I know you're not a big fan of him, but I mean Tim Hill has actually looked a lot better than where he was in the beginning of the season. I mean, right now his ERA is at 2.5. He's at 2.50. I mean, I'm pulling up his stats right now. But yeah, he's at 2.51. ERA is actually really good. But he's looked a lot better. Yeah, exactly, Welkin. Exactly. But anyway, we're back to the game. It is 1 ball, 1 strike here to Dylan Carlson. He's 1 for 2 in today's game. So could be Warren's last inning. as he pitches ball 2. It is 2-1 now to Dylan Carlson. Warren sets on the 2-1. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. Let's see if Warren could get his 6th strikeout of the game. Carlson calls time. Tim Hill warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. As Warren sets the 2-2. And that ball is swung on to right field. It is off the wall. Judge throws it into second base. And Carlson's in there with a leadoff double here. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez to the plate. Let's see what Boone does. Does Boone keep him in the game? Yeah, good hit there by Carlson. So runner on second now. Warren is still in the game. First pitch, strike 1, 0-1 to Gary Sanchez. Sanchez is 0-1 with a strikeout today. Warren sets on the 0-1, checks on Carlson. Here's the pitch. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. So 0-2 here. Gary Sanchez as Warren sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So 1 out here with a runner on second. And looks like that's probably going to do it for Warren. That'll bring in Tim Hill into the game, as Jackson Holliday will be coming to the plate. So we do have a pitching change. So gotta applaud Will Warren here. He actually, you know what, pitched a good game, had another solid outing. Can't fault him really for anything. I mean, the bats once again need to come through. But Warren, 6 in the third, gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, couple of walks, struck out 6. He is responsible for the runner on second, though. Jackson Holliday will be coming to the plate once the game resumes. But got to give credit to Will Warren. That was a bad swing by Sanchez. All right. But commercial break, top of the 7th. When we get back, Tim Hill will step on the mound. We'll take over pitching duties for the New York Yankees. Jackson Holliday will be coming to the plate. It's 1 out, runner on second, 2-1 game. Let's hope the Yankees could keep it at 2-1. Yes, indeed. Yeah, no, Warren had a great outing. Warren's been having great outings. He's been looking great. Honestly, I know there's some folks out there that say that they don't trust him, but I don't know. I like him. But the game should resume here momentarily. And it looks like we are back to the game. Let's pull up the game cast. So let's see if Tim Hill can get this team out of the 7th as he pitches for ball 1 to Jackson Holiday. Holiday 1 for 3. So 1-0. Here's the pitch. Holiday hits that ball into right field. He pops it up. Judge makes the play. Carlson stays put. So 2 outs. So big out there by Tim Hill. Great job. So Yankees need 1 more out to get out of this inning and try to keep this at a 2-1 game. And this does bring in Ramon Urias, who is 0 for 2 in today's game. As Hill sets here against Urias. It's a slow little grounder, but it is fouled. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here. So Urias. Gunnar Henderson is on deck. As Hill sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Oh, pitch just a little high. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Urias. And that pitch is fouled back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. See if Hill can get a break out here and get the steam out of the top of the 7th. As Hill sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Count is even. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder. Hit to DJ. Fields it. Throws it to first. And that is out number 3. Great job to Tim Hill. It's still a 2-1 game. Bottom of the 7th here, folks. And it's the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch. Get up, stretch, get a drink, get some food, get a snack. Come right back. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you all with some tunes. right, looks like we're back to the game here. Bottom of the 7th. 7, 8, 9 batters coming up. It'll be DJ LeMahieu, Austin Wells, Peraza coming up. Sir Anthony Dominguez is in the game, taking over for the Orioles. He'll be pitching here in the bottom of the 7th. 31 games, 2-1 record, 3.64 ERA. 29 2/3 innings pitched, 38 strikeouts, 17 walks. Batters are hitting .204 against him. So still a 2-1 game. Another opportunity here for the Yankees to at least try and tie this game up. So Rodriguez warming up on the mound there. And DJ will lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. So LeMahieu is 1 for 2. Got the only RBI of the game. As LeMahieu is ready to go, Sir Anthony Dominguez is ready to go. As Dominguez sets first pitch, strike one, 0-1 to DJ. It is an 0-1 count. As Rodriguez sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. And DJ with a grounder to Holiday, throws over to first, out number 1. That should bring up Austin Wells. Wells is 0 for 2 in today's game. Let's see what Austin Wells does here against Dominguez. Dominguez sets here against Wells. First pitch. Wells with a base hit there. A 1-out single for Austin Wells. There you go. Tying run is on first base, and that'll bring up Oswald Peraza. Nice piece of hitting there by the Yankee catcher. Oh, looks like the Martian, Jason Dominguez, is going to be pinch hitting for Oswald Peraza here, folks. So big opportunity here for Dominguez. Tying run on first base. Let's see what Dominguez does here against Dominguez. It's a Dominguez battle. So good decision there by Boone to put Dominguez in there to face Dominguez. As Dominguez sets first pitch, ball 1 to the Martian. 1-0. Once again, tying run on first base for the Yankees. They're down 2-1. The 1-0. Dominguez hits that to center field. Mullins is running back. He makes the play as Wells runs back to first. Dominguez gave it a ride, but Mullins was right there to make the play as he ran for that ball. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. Yeah, it's a Dominguez fight. The battle of the Dominguez. And here we have Trent Grisham. He is 0 for 3 in today's game. First pitch, ball 1. Looks like we have Luke Weaver warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. Dominguez sets here on the 1-0. 2-0 now. Sanchez does not let that ball get away. Aaron Judge is waiting on deck. Three 0 now to Trent Grisham. Judge is waiting on deck. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Trent Grisham. Tying run on first base. And a 4-pitch walk now, tying run on second base. Let's see what they do here. So Aaron Judge will be coming to the plate. So the pitching coach will come out for the Orioles to talk with Dominguez. So big opportunity here for Judge to come through in the clutch. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Tying run at second base. All right. So umpire says, hey, time to play. Meeting is over. So Judge leading the league with intentional walks with 17 this season, followed by Shohei Ohtani with 9. So runners take their lead at first and second. Grisham at first, Wells at second. First pitch to Judge, ball 1, 1-0. The tying run is on second base for the Yankees. Another big opportunity for the Yankees bats to come through. Ben Rice is waiting on deck. It is a 1-0 count here to the captain. He's 1 for 2 in today's game. As Dominguez sets here on the 1-0, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was ball 2 there, man. The 1-1. Ooh, right there on the inside corner. That was 99 miles per hour. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Actually, nicely located. I'm not going to lie. As Dominguez sets on the 1-2, here's the pitch. Judge fouls it back, still staying alive. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tying run on second base. The 1-2. Judge gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Dominguez sets on the 1-2, here's the pitch. Ball's in the dirt, blocked by Sanchez. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the count is even for Gary Sanchez or for Aaron Judge. Just think of the Sanchez because he just blocked the pitch. 2-2 count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Tying run at second base. Orioles up 2-1. Big opportunity here for Aaron Judge to come through as Dominguez sets the 2-2. Holds off. Wells goes to third as the pitch got away. So runner is now, the tying run now is 90 feet away. So a ball in the dirt blocked by Sanchez. Ball gets away. Sanchez didn't know where that ball was. Dominguez runs towards the ball, picks it up, throws to third, but Wells was safe. So we got runners on the corners now. That'll release Grisham from first base. Tying run now 90 feet away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and third. Dominguez waiting for the signal from Sanchez as Dominguez steps off. It's a nail biter right now here, folks. As Dominguez sets, payoff pitch. Judge swings and misses. My God, he strikes out. Oh, my God. Another opportunity blown by the Yankees offense. Are you kidding me? We're going to the top of the 8th, folks. Oh, my God. Well, 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. Yankees leave 7 men on base now. Why? Top of the 8th coming up. Henderson, O'Hearn, Laureano, due up. That was right down the middle too, man. Yeah, blew it past him. But top of the 8th here coming up, folks. Yankees are still down 2-1. Desiree scaring the cat. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh. So I ask again, why? Losing confidence? I totally understand. 2-1 game. 2-1 game. It's just 1 run. That's all you need. That's all you need. You got a stress ball? You better believe tomorrow I'm going to the gym. I'm going to go train. Though I'm going to hit those pads just to let off some steam, let off some stress. Oh, it's going to feel good putting those gloves on. Yeah, for sure, Susan, for sure. Yeah, the cat yells at you. Can't blame you. This is just, yeah. Well, let's hope they could still keep it at a 2-1 game going into the bottom of the 8th, but top of the 8th will be coming up for the Orioles. And it looks like we're back to the game here. Anthony Volpe actually taking over at shortstop, so Peraza's day was over when Dominguez came in to pinch hit. So Gunnar Henderson at the plate. He's 0 for 1, couple of walks, scored a run. Tim Hill is back on the mound. First pitch, ball in the dirt, 1-0 to Gunnar Henderson. Fernando Cruz in the bullpen for the Yankees. The 1-0 is 2-0 now to Gunnar Henderson. 2 balls, no strikes. As Hill sets here on the 2-0. The pitch. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Henderson. Yankees are still down 2-1. It's been 2-1 since the bottom of the 2nd. First 2 runs came in for the Orioles in the top of the 1st. The Yankees scored their only run in the bottom of the 2nd. So it is 3 balls, 1 strike now to Gunnar Henderson as Hill sets here on 3-1 the pitch. And it's a leadoff walk as Henderson takes first base. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn to the plate. Yeah, no doubt. Cold Italian pizza. As O'Hearn takes ball one. O'Hearn is 2 for 3 in today's game. Had a couple singles, had an RBI as well. The 1-0, 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes here to O'Hearn. Nobody out. Runner on first. As Hill sets on the 2-0, the pitch is in there for a strike. 2-1 now to O'Hearn. Hill sets on the 2-1. And the pitch. Third base umpire says he does not go. It is 3-1 now to O'Hearn. The 3-1. Back-to-back walks here by Hill. Not good. Runners on first and second now, so Yankees are getting themselves in a jam here as Boone is coming out. Looks like Fernando Cruz will be coming into the game. So Fernando Cruz will be coming into the game. Laureano will be coming up to bat. And we're going to a commercial break. I'm going to take another break here. I'll be right back, folks. All right, back to the game. Fernando Cruz is on the mound for the Yankees as he takes over. Laureano shows bunt, and it is fouled. 0-1 to Laureano. Takes over for Tim Hill. Hill is responsible for the runners on base. Laureano is 0 for 3 in today's game. We got runners on first and second with nobody out. As Cruz sets on the 0-1. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Colton Cowser is waiting on deck for the Orioles. The 1-1. Foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It is 1-2 now to Laureano. Cruz sets on the 1-2, checks on Henderson at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, they call that ball 2? That should have been I thought that was a strike, but it's 2-2. Let's see that replay. Got him on that. I mean, the replay shows the corner. Thought that was a bad call. The 2-2. As Laureano gets a piece of that foul ball. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, that should have been called a strike. I mean, I haven't really said too much about this umpire, but that was a bad call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Orioles still leading 2-1. Yankees trying to get out of this without giving up a run. Cruz sets on the 2-2. Checks on Henderson. Long set here by Cruz. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out for the first out of the inning. Good job by Cruz. And that'll bring up Colton Cowser to the plate with 1 out. An opportunity or a double play would be great here to get out of this inning. Cruz just trying to settle himself down. Cowser 1 for 3. Had an RBI double early in the game. Runners take their lead at first and second as Cruz sets here against Cowser. Checks at second. Throws to second. Do they get him? Oh, they said he was safe. Nice attempt there. Let's see if they see the replay. They got Holiday earlier on a pickoff by Warren. Let's see. Oh, just got back in there. Just got a hand in there. Cruz thought he had him. That was a good attempt. But Henderson just got back in there as Cruz sets here against Cowser. Checks on Henderson again. First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 to Cowser. Cruz sets on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1-1. Runners take their lead at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Cruz could get another strikeout here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the 8th. Runners on first and second. Yankees trying to keep this a 2-1 game. Cruz sets on the 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Fernando Cruz. Now we have 2 away here at the top of the 8th. And that'll bring up Cedric Mullins. So great job by Cruz so far. Good job. Good job to Cruz. Come on. 1 more out. Get out of this inning. Mullins is 0 for 3 in today's game. First pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1 to Cedric Mullins. Cruz sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Oh, foul ball. 0-2. 0-2 to Mullins. Let's play that 2. Let's get out of this. I'll give it up a run. it a 2-1 game. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 men on, 2-1 game. Cruz sets on the 0-2. And the pitch. He struck him out as Mullen swings and misses. He slams the bat. Cruz comes in, takes care of business. Bottom of the 8th, coming up. It's still a 2-1 game. Nice job there by Fernando Cruz. Three, four, five batters coming up for the New York Yankees. Rice, Bellinger, Giancarlo. Can the Yankees tie it up? Can the bats make it happen? Come on. Can they make something happen here? But great job by Fernando Cruz striking out the side. But yeah, no, that was solid by Fernando Cruz. I like Fernando Cruz. I said in the offseason I was happy when the Yankees picked him up or traded for him, actually, should I say, during the offseason. He does that. Welcome, that splitter of his is awesome. I love that splitter that he has. That's his best pitch. That's his bread and butter. But yeah, no, nice outing there by Cruz. But up to the bats right now. The pitching has done a phenomenal job for the Yankees. That the bats need to come through. Came into the game, struck out all 3 batters. I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything better. Yeah, Ryan Yarbrough is on the 15-day IL with an oblique strain. He was supposed to pitch tomorrow, but instead the Yankees are going to call up Alan Winans from AAA. He's going to pitch in tomorrow's game, and there's been a lot of buzz about Winans. So let's see how he does. Yeah, no kidding. It's not good. Injuries are never good. But as you know, look, I never want players to get hurt. But if Yankees are going to get injured, I'd rather them get hurt now than get hurt in September or August, right? So I'd rather them get hurt now if they're going to get hurt, right? But we are back to the game. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up for the Yankees. They're still down 2-1. It's been 2-1 since the bottom of the second. The offense on both teams have not been coming through. It's been pitching for both teams. And we have Ben Rice. Brian Baker is your new pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles. He is taking over pitching duties here. Rice takes strike 1 from Baker. It is 0-1 to Ben Rice as Baker sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankees need 1 run to tie this game up. Frederick, I wouldn't expect Bieber to be back this season. Didn't he have another setback? As Baker sets on a 1-1. Woo, big swing and a miss. Here we got Mark Leiter Jr. and Devin Williams both warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, pitches inside. 2-2. Count is even. Ben Rice, 2 for 3. A single and a double. One of the more bright spots in the lineup today. Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck as Baker sets here against Rice. The 2-2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Ben Rice. Yeah, I don't see him coming back this season. It's been a rough go for Bieber, man. As Baker sets on the 3-2. The payoff pitch. Rice fouls it off, staying alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Ben Rice. the payoff. And there's a base hit for Ben Rice. Leads things off with a single. Yankees have their tying run on first base. Can they make it happen here? Rice having himself a good game. He is now 3 for 4. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate, folks. Nice piece of hitting there by Ben Rice as he hits that ball up the middle. Bellinger 0 for 3 in today's game. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. Bellinger 0 for 3, a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Another opportunity here for the Yankees to try and tie this game up. As Baker sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. Bellinger line drive, but it fouled. 1-1 now. Bellinger's numbers, seventh inning or later. He's batting .280. So stats say he's good. 7th inning or later. Can he come through in this situation here? Can he come through in the clutch? Once again, the Yankees have an opportunity as Bellinger calls time. Umpire grants it. Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck as Baker sets here against Bellinger. The 1-1. Bellinger hits that ball, but it is out of play. It's a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. It looks like he's getting a new bat. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner on first. Bellinger steps back into the batter's box as Baker sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Bellinger fouls it back. Still a 1-2 count to Cody Bellinger. Tying run at first base. It's a 2-1 game. As Baker sets on the 1-2. The pitch. Bellinger fouls it back. Still staying alive. Making Baker work here. Still 1-2. Baker sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Bellinger, once again, fouls it off. Out of play. Still staying alive. Making Baker work here. Baker sets on the 1-2. Throws over to first. Check on Rice. So 7th pitch coming up here against Bellinger in this at-bat. Sets on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Bellinger fouls it off. Bellinger battling here. Pitch number 8 coming up. Staying alive. The 1-2. Bellinger, right to the first baseman, O'Hearn, and as he steps on the bag. But Rice is at second now, so tying run now at second base. 0 for 4, but a good out. That was a good out. It wasn't a bad out. Rice still made it to second. There was no chance for O'Hearn to try and turn that into a double play or at least get the runner out at second. So the tying run at second base, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3. Let's see what he does. The pitch, 1-0 to Stanton. Stanton has struck out in all 3 of his at-bats. Stanton just came back last week, so still trying to settle in. The 1-0. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Giancarlo Stanton. As Baker sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. And there's a hit by Giancarlo, but Rice is going to have to hold up at third. And it's a single by Giancarlo Stanton. We got runners on the corners now. Tying run at third base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming to the plate. A line drive single there by Giancarlo. I don't know what the exit velo was on that one. I would love to know. But Giancarlo Stanton is out of the game. Goldschmidt coming in as the pinch runner. So Stanton's day is over. So tying run 90 feet away. Once again, a golden opportunity for the Yankees bats. Pitching coach talking with Baker. Looks like the umpire is going to make his way to the mound to tell them, hey, meeting's over. Let's go. So another golden opportunity here for the Yankees. They've had many this afternoon. One out, runners on first and third. Tying run at third base. A sac fly would even do it here. So Jazz is 1 for 3 with a double. Also scored a run. Scored the only run for the Yankees. As Baker sets here against Jazz. First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0. As Baker sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch to Jazz. 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes. So we got runners on first and third with 1 out. It's 2 balls, no strikes here to Jazz. As Baker sets here on the 2-0. 3-0 now to Jazz. DJ LeMahieu is waiting on deck. As Baker sets here on the 3-0. Here's the pitch. And Jazz hits that ball into center field. And that ball will drop. That'll tie the game. It's a 2-2 game. Let's see if Paul Goldschmidt scores. And he is in. He is safe. Yankees take the lead. Let's go. It's a 3-2 game. A triple by Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do that. Let's go. Oh, did the Yankees need that one? Good hustle there from Goldschmidt from first base. What a hit by Jazz. A 2 RBI triple. Let's see that replay again. I think Goldschmidt beats it. Yeah, he beats it. He's in there. I don't know if they'll challenge it or not. But good hustle there from Goldschmidt from first. Oh, my God. All right. Yankees take a 3-2 lead. The hat goes back on because the Yankees are in the lead. And now we got DJ LeMahieu. Jazz is at third, 1 out. Yankees now take a 3-2 lead. First pitch, DJ fouls it off. Beautiful hit there by Jazz Chisholm. Hits that into the gap. And the Yankees went flying. Goldschmidt hustling all the way from first base. Oh, almost hit DJ. 1 ball, 1 strike. DJ 1 for 3 in today's game. Had an RBI single. Baker sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. And Chopper. And Jazz scores! Oh, no, they called him out. I thought he dropped it. Oh, they should challenge. Should they challenge that? They need to challenge that. Oh, Boone is. Yeah. That's another score. 4-2. It should be 4-2, right? 4-2, yeah. Umpire trying to call him out. What are you, crazy? Yeah, it was a little chopper hit there by DJ. Jazz was definitely safe as Sanchez could not secure the ball. Did not tag him. That ball was never in his possession. Yeah, Sanchez never even had the ball. But he blocks the plate too, right? I mean, would that have been a score because of him blocking the plate? But Wells is telling him, go back, step on the bag. He didn't have the ball in his hand or in his glove. Even the fans are just like, go back, go back. It's a 4-2 game, though, folks. Yep, umpire changed his mind. They're going to have – wait, so it looks like Manzolino's going to have a conversation there. But that should be a run. That should be a run. So inning is still alive here. It's a 4-2 game, folks. It's a 4-2 game. Yankees are up by 2 runs. So LeMahieu, fielder's choice, RBI. Nice. I'll take it. Yankees bats coming alive here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch to Wells. Ball 1, 1-0. Wells is 1 for 3 in today's game. Devin Williams warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. And 1-0. 2-0 now to Austin Wells. So runner on first, 1 out. Yankees have a 4-2 lead. They scored 3 runs in this inning. A 2 RBI triple by Jazz Chisholm. And then an RBI by DJ LeMahieu as Wells pops out for out number 2. DJ will run back to first base. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. Doran, they had Luke Weaver or Devin Williams warming up. My assumption is probably Devin Williams. So Volpe is at the plate. First pitch, strike 1. Baker sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Ball 1, 1-1 now to Anthony Volpe, who took over for Peraza Volpe had the day off today. Well, most of the day off. We'll say that. As Baker sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Yankees have a 4-2 lead. As Baker sets here on the 2-1. The pitch. 3-1 now. 3-1 to Anthony Volpe. So Yankees should be bringing in Williams in the 9th. He is in the bullpen. And the 3-1. Oh, it's a 2-out walk. Good at bat there by Volpe. And the troubles continue here as Manzolino comes in to take out Baker. Makes a call to the bullpen. So there will be a pitching change. All right, we're in a commercial break, folks. How are we feeling? Are we in a better mood now? Is everybody able to breathe? Is everybody's blood pressure down? Nobody's biting their fingernails? But how are we feeling, folks? How are we feeling? Yankees up 4-2. Yankees coming through big time in the bottom of the 8th. So Gregory Soto will be coming into the game. Let me check that exit velo on Giancarlo's. 110.7 on that ball, on that exit velo from Giancarlo. That's insane. So I get it was a double, so that was a second double. I thought they would have ruled it as a triple, but it was a second double by Jazz Chisholm. So my mistake on that. But how we feeling, folks? How we doing? Yeah, that hat comes on. Yeah, they take the lead. The hat goes back on, dude. That's right. Well, game's not over. No, it's not. No, it's not. But this is a better situation that the Yankees are in right now as opposed to being down 2-1. Boy, did they need that inning. This is what they needed. This is exactly what they needed. But I hope you're all enjoying the game. Hopefully you're all doing the play-by-play. Thank you all for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. So Gregory Soto is in the game for the Orioles. He'll be taking over pitching duties here. So the game should resume here momentarily. We're almost at the 3-hour mark of today's game. So Trent Grisham will be coming to the plate. He's 0 for 3 with a walk today. So we got runners on first and second with 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Yankees have an opportunity to add some more runs here to the scoreboard. As Soto sets, here's the pitch. Grisham fouls off the first pitch, 0-1 to Trent Grisham. No balls, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. As Soto sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Once again, fouls it back, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Cold Italian Pizza says he's feeling better. That's good. Soto with the 0-2 pitch. And Grisham fouls it off. It's a 4-2 game here. Bottom of the eighth, the Yankees put up 3 runs. Devin Williams is warming up in the bullpen. There's J.C. Escada. As Soto sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. And Grisham strikes out looking. That'll end the inning. Top of the ninth, folks, coming up. Top of the ninth is coming up. Yankees have an opportunity to take this series, as they lost back-to-back series. Angels in the previous, and the one before that was against the Red Sox. So Yankees trying to get their series win here. Carlson, Sanchez, and Holiday coming up. So 8-9-1 batters coming up for the Baltimore Orioles. Yankees have an opportunity to close things out here in the top of the ninth. Probably Devin Williams. I think he's going to come into the game. Yeah, Williams has looked a lot better. He has. I mean, look, I know I've said this a few times already, but I'll say it again. I know some Yankees fans may not like him, but I don't mind him closing. I mean, he is a closer after all. That's what he is. I mean, Yankees traded for this guy for a reason. And he's in a contract year. The guy's he's got to prove to every team in baseball who's probably going to be looking at him. And there's going to be several teams looking at him. And I'm sure he wants to get paid. So he's got to prove himself, and he's got to know that, show the teams, like, I could close games. It's not a problem. But Devin Williams, yeah, he's been a lot better lately. Starting off the season, yeah, it was a pretty rough go, but he's improved since then. I don't know if it's just he had to adjust or, whatever the case was. Was it a mental thing? Not sure. But he's here. He's making it happen. You look at his last 7 games, ERA is at 1.35 in 7 games. He had 4 saves and 6 2/3 innings pitched. Only gave up the 1 run, no walks, 4 hits, struck out 10 in that time. So, right now his ERA is, trying to see where his ERA is. ERA is at 5.27. Still high, but it's been slowly coming down. But here we go, folks. Devin Williams here in the top of the ninth to close things out for the Yankees as he sets here against Carlson. And the first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1 to Dylan Carlson. Carlson is 2 for 3 in today's game. The 0-1. That is fouled. It's 0-2 now. Yeah, both Devin Williams and Luke Weaver are both going to be free agents. It'll be very interesting to see who they bring back. I don't think there's any way they're going to bring back both of them. I think one of those guys are coming back. So it'll be an interesting decision for the Yankees to make, because one of those guys is definitely coming back. As Williams pitches inside for ball 1, it is 1-2 now to Dylan Carlson. I don't know if he'll accept the QO, man. I think he's going to look for a contract. The 1-2 pitches high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a 2-2 count now to Carlson. Williams sets the 2-2. That is popped up to center field. Play left field, and Bellinger makes the play. 1 away. Yankees are 2 outs away from winning this game, winning this series. And here we have Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Yeah, honestly, Doran, I think he's going to definitely command a contract as long as he can prove himself that he is capable. He's going to definitely demand a contract. There's no doubt. He's in a contract year, man. But again, it'll be interesting to see what the Yankees do once Williams and Weaver both become free agents. It's going to end. Williams is going to get opportunities to close. So is Weaver. It's all going to be situational, and that's based on what Aaron Boone said. So, but it's good to have those options in your bullpen for close situations. But it is 1 ball, 1 strike here to Gary Sanchez. As Williams sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Williams could get a strikeout here. Williams sets on the 1-2. The pitch. He struck him out. Way here. And the Yankees are 1 out away from winning this game. Nice strikeout there by Williams. And here we have Jackson Holliday, who's 1 for 4. So last chance here for the Orioles. So it's all on Holliday to try and keep this game alive for the Orioles. Yankees are 1 out away from winning this game. First pitch, strike 1 on that inside corner. 0-1 to Jackson Holliday. The 0-1. And Holliday hits that ball to right field as he keeps this inning alive with a 2-out single. And that'll bring up Ramon Urias to the plate. Yankees, once again, 1 out away from winning this game, taking series here against Baltimore. Hey, what's up, Brad? Yeah, if the qualifying offer is $21 million, no way the Yankees give him a $21 million QO. That's doubtful. All right, we have Ramon Urias at the plate. He is 0 for 3 in today's game. Jackson Holliday will take his lead at first. First pitch, strike 1. Holliday takes second on a defensive indifference. So runner on second now. The 0-1. It is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Runner on second. Yankees have a 4-2 lead. Yankees are 1 out away from taking the series against the Orioles. As Williams sets on the 1-1, checks on Holliday. Here's the pitch. It is a grounder fielded by Jazz. Throws it to first for out number 3. And the Yankees win, folks. The Yankees win this game 4-2. And the Yankees take the series. Great job to the New York Yankees. So Cruz gets to win. Williams gets his 10th save. ERA down to 5.08. So overall, man, what a nail-biter of a game. So the Yankees do take the series. And 40 votes, 68% of you predicted right. That no question the Yankees will take the series, and they did. And what a Sunday. What a Sunday. What a game! That was a nail biter for most of the game. The Yankees pitching did a amazing job. The offense was cold up until the eighth inning, and they had that comeback. They scored 3 runs. Um, I love it. I love it. Susan says she's a nervous wreck. Nah, you're good. They won. They won the series. They took the series. They won 2 out of 3 against Baltimore. So great job to the Yankees for getting that win. So the Yankees improved now to 45-32. They're 13 games over 500. And now they are going to Cincinnati on a 3-game set before they have a day off on Thursday, and they come back to the stadium to play against the Athletics. So the game was just a little over 3 hours. So great job to the Yankees to the pitching staff, for the bats to come through, making that amazing comeback. So let's see what they do against the Reds when they travel to Cincinnati. Well, once again, Yankees win this game 4-2. Yeah, there's no way that they're going to give Williams a QO. He'll probably take that, the 21 million. He would probably take it, but he's gonna look for a contract. He will. But Alan Winans is going to be pitching tomorrow instead of instead of Ryan Yarbrough. Ryan Yarbrough is on the 15-day IL. Now, there has been a lot of buzz when it comes to Alan Winans. He's been pitching great down there in AAA, so let's see what he does in his major league debut. We'll find out, folks, but let's see who the top fans are. Oh, snap. Susan at 1, Welkin at 2, Desiree at 3, as far as top fans go. But great job to the New York Yankees for getting the series win. They came through when it truly mattered. And I get to end the stream with my hat on because the Yankees won. But folks in the chat, I am going to end the stream right here. Thank you all for tuning in. I know it was a pretty early game. It was definitely early for me, but I'm always happy to do the play-by-plays. You're only holding it for Desiree, Susan. I got you. But I'm going to end the live stream here, folks. Thank you all again for tuning in. Thank you again. Thank you to all the new subscribers. The strike zone broke 1,700. Thank you so much. 1,800 is the next goal. The big goal is obviously $2,000, but 1,800 is first. So thank you all again. The Yankees win. They travel to Cincinnati tomorrow. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make sure you all hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, let's go Yankees.